podcast, and as a podcast, we have to have a hook. And our hook is, of course, being vulnerable, but also owning up to that vulnerability. And we're going to talk about bloopers. So I'll go first. My blooper is based on my urgency and need to do things quickly, maybe doing too many things at once. And I was on a video call, writing an email, a very important email for one of my clients, and I spelled my client's name wrong in the subject line, and she was included. And she pinged me on Slack to say, I know you have low D, but could you spell our name right? So that's my blooper for the week. Will, what do you got?
So that's a good one, John. Mine has to do with my boss, who is my wife, who owns a company that I work for. And my kryptonite, one of those factors is impatience. And I was really too impatient to make a point in a business discussion with her this week and ran right over her number one pet peeve, which is interrupting her when she talks. So she didn't fire me, but she thought about it.
Nice. Did she put you on a performance plan?
Yeah, she put me on a PIP. Yeah, so I'm on a don't interrupt me PIP. Next time I interrupt her, I'll be calling you, Tom, for a job.
Very good.
All right, Tom, you're our guest. Give us a blooper.
So mine has to do with going too fast and wanting to be liked. My love language is acts of service. My wife told me that the inflation on her tires was low. So I went outside and she's got this automatic compressor. You can put it in, plug it in, and you can fill up the tires. So I get it all set up, and her car's on the other side of the driveway. I'm not sure I'm pulling out there. So I set the compressor aside, go in, angle the car, come out, and I hear this crunch. And I ran over the compressor. And I had to go inside and tell her that she's got to go. And I said, it didn't. I ran over the compressor and it was mangled. And this is a brand new one because I broke the prior one because I pulled it out of the socket too fast and it shredded the wires. So I'm 2 for 2 on compressors. I'm no longer allowed to use the compressor.
That's why we can't have nice things. Well, guys, I appreciate everyone being so vulnerable. Hopefully we've learned some lessons from these and we don't just repeat them. So that's our bloopers.